It's Alive is a 1974 horror film directed by Larry Cohen and starring John P. Ryan, Sharon Farrell, Andrew Duggan, Guy Stockwell, and James Dixon. Bernard Herrmann. It's baby time for Frank and Lenore.
Oh, is Mom having the baby?
Oh, yes. That's a trick she does rather well every 11 years.
I guess so. Dad? Yeah. Anything happened to her? Well, I saw on TV in a movie once, where the mother died.
Such happy thoughts. They dump off their kid and go to the hospital.
Nurse, you know what they call them? In Ireland, my mother used to call them the wee cuddies and the wee cubs. The wee cuddies and the wee... I mean, where can you get that?
Frank is a little odd. Lenore starts pushing as Frank goes to the maternity ward man cave. Give me all your money, fucker!
Here's your 50 cents. No, I'm ready. No, here's 50 cents.
50 cents in 1974 is the equivalent of $72 today.
Folks feel sorry for them. You know, they're not like your usual pests, you know. Folks just hate to see all them snails laying on their lawns.
Jesus Christ.
This baby is just gigantic. It's probably 10 and a half, maybe even 11 pounds.
How about a C-section, Doc? Well, that's not a good sign. Frank runs into the delivery room and... Holy shit! That's right, just leave her in there. And the hospital is on lockdown.
Lenore, can you hear me, darling? Somebody might have abducted our baby, and I'm holding this hospital responsible.
Oh sure, bring lawyers into this.
I've asked your husband to submit to some tests.
And I've refused.
You've never been exposed to radioactivity in radioactive material.
That's right, healthcare corporate stooge. Cover your ass.
I noticed that you did inquire about abortion 8 months ago.
Doesn't everybody inquire about it nowadays? It's just a question of convenience, and we decided to have the baby.
We all make mistakes.
Whoa!
Of course, you realize it's in everyone's interest to keep this quiet for the time being. At least until we can find out what's become of the infant.
But we'll lose our magnet status! Frank heads out, grabs a paper, then hears what today would be a HIPAA violation on his car radio.
The station has acquired exclusive information naming Mr. and Mrs. Frank Davis of West Los Angeles as the parents of the infant in question. The whereabouts of the newborn child are not known.
Well, I guess I need to put bars on the windows and get a steel door for the nursery. Hygiene! The next day, Frank goes to work.
Get Frank a couple of poached eggs on an English muffin with a side of Canadian bacon and a tall glass of freshly squeezed orange juice.
Isn't that an Egg McMuffin? He's ahead of his time.
Hey, Barbara told me you want to rap with me.
Yeah, Frank.
Rap? Which one of you's gonna drop the bass? And Frank's corporate balls are cut off.
You know O'Connor's down in accounting. He's got a retarded kid.
Jesus!
Frank, why don't you go down the service elevator? You won't have to meet all those media people.
The way this is going, Frank might as well watch out for plastic on the floor.
Have them empty out his desk. Send his personal articles to his house. He won't be coming back.
I don't have to take any more of those shots, do I? I don't like taking shots.
I could go for some shots right now.
And I'm gonna be there all the time. Yeah, I told the office that I just have to have those 3 weeks vacation they owe me.
Smooth.
Dad, why can't I go to school? Or go out or have any of my friends over?
Your brother's a fucking maniac. Here's another baby victim.
Look, you're lucky you don't have grown kids nowadays. People without children don't realize how lucky they are.
Yeah, fuck kids.
They say it has teeth and claws. Did you know that?
How should I know that?
Were you aware that it killed another person just last night?
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
What's under that napkin?
There's nothing there.
A recorder! A tape recorder!
Hey, check it out, I got a new tape recorder. I think all these people are going to drive them nuttier than their crazy, animalistic kid. A milkman! A dead milkman! That's a nice touch.
Actually, already in excess of $100,000 has been allocated by the university for examination of this phenomenon.
You're gonna be rich.
The Davis child, the Davis monster. It's like Frankenstein.
Whoops!
Mrs. Douglas, I don't suppose you took the pills I gave you. You really should, you know.
Maybe it's all the pills I've been taking over the years that brought this on.
That's right, set up that litigation. Frank goes down to the basement to score some booze and gets attacked by a piñata.
What do your interests recommend?
Absolute destruction of this thing.
Frank's still getting the money, right? And they have the kid cornered in a school. Don't put your mouth on it. If this baby goes full Terminator. Nice job, guys. Frank wakes up and notices someone drank all the damn milk. This is the most realistic cinematic kids' room I've ever seen. Lenore has flipped.
Oh, hi, Dad. When can I come home?
Chris, did you come back here today?
Is baby home from the hospital yet?
Wow.
Honey, I want you to make love to me. I want you to hold me and love me. You know, there are other ways.
How can you be in the mood for bang bang at a time like this? Elsewhere, Chris heads home. Oops, still warm.
What were you doing down in the basement?
That's where you shoot your YouTube videos. Oh no. Frank heads down as the bros meet.
Hello.
Then Dad starts shooting.
Sure I hit it.
Sorry, Charlie.
The shots that wounded the infant fired not by the police, but by its father, Public Relations Executive Francis Patrick Davis.
You guys have a leak in your department. All these mutants hanging out in the sewer. The cops go in the sewer looking for Bane, ditching Frank in the process. You would think they would all get a flashlight. Frank finds his son and goes for a rescue. Then Frank and his boy get cornered outside.
Kill us! Kill us now!
Holy shit, you killed a kid!
Another one's been born in Seattle.
Sequel. It's Alive is an environmental monster flick, I think. We never really find out why the Davis baby is kinda moody. The film has some great moments and features that beautiful pink movie blood from the 1970s. Problem is, the movie gets repetitive after a while. There's a kill, a bunch of cops show up, the slip. Rinse and repeat. But in the end, the baby isn't the real monster. It's all the people that are greedy or have ulterior motives to capture or kill the poor kid. Those are the real bad guys. The deaths that happen are just collateral. The baby tends to go uber Karen when it's frightened. The film works, but it's a little clunky as it goes.
Yeah, here. Here, use that. I've been using it for the past 3 hours. After a while, you get used to the taste of the lead in your coffee.